Hi, Scott Machine Gun Dad. Welcome back to my channel. If you follow me at all, I do auctions. I don't do a lot of auctions because I don't have a lot of money. I sometimes do the local auction. So this is an auction score. I was in an online auction. I was bidding, and a lot of the stuff I was bidding on was just going out of sight. And I saw this Smith & Wesson. It's a model 457. Let me move in close and show you some close-ups. I moved in close on the Smith & Wesson. Here you can see the model number 457 and the serial number. Smith & Wesson, the emblem, and decocker. As you can see, there is no wear anywhere on this gun. On here, here, up here, which would be holster wear, or scratches on the aluminum or on the plastic. If I roll it over here, I'm going to try to show this to you. The sights are pristine. They're bright white. You can see that underneath my hand on the front one. There's no wear. There's no scratches on the back of the slide. Basically, I think this gun's unfired. Let me flip it over and show you the other side. I flipped the gun over. As you can see, there's no wear anywhere on it. Not on the aluminum, not on the steel, not on the grips. I think this gun is basically new. So when I take this gun out to shoot it, it'll probably be the first time it's ever been fired. I only have one magazine with it, so I may actually have to reload it, but let's get on with it. You just saw the close-ups. So let me tell you the rest of the story. When I'm in the auctions, I'm looking for stuff that languishes between $50 and $100, or just kind of hangs around and doesn't go shooting right up, because there's not a lot of interest in that. Now sometimes it's a bubbified Mauser or a bubbified Arisaka or something like that, and or an old H&R revolver or something a Sears and Roebuck single shot, something I have no interest in. Obviously nobody else does either, because they languish at $50. But in this case, I saw this pistol. I immediately recognized, even though I was looking at it on the phone with a little lunch, it was a 3rd generation Smith. So I went to the computer and I blew it up on the computer, you know, with a 30-inch screen versus a 3-inch screen, and it's a model 457 Smith, which you already saw in the close-ups, but it looked unfired. So I bid like $100. So as you get closer to the auction, things start creeping up. Somebody else must have seen it because it started creeping up. And I'm like, screw it. 3rd generation Smiths are getting hard to find, especially ones that are unfired. I've never had a 457 in my hand or anything similar. I had, you know, like the model 9mm, but never anything like this, especially in that condition. So I bid a flat $400. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I get it. I got it for, I don't know, $325, $350. I don't have the receipt in front of me. So I got the gun. So I go pick the gun up. I get the gun. And I get the original case. So I open up the case, because the gun's in the case, obviously. You have your wax paper. They wrap the guns in Smith & Wesson in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And then under here, I get the original owner's manual and warranty card. This gun has never been sold to anybody. It's a brand new old stock gun. I don't know where it came from. I'm not complaining. But I got an absolutely cherry Smith & Wesson 457. Only got one magazine with it. But I'm going to try my 4506 mags. Maybe they'll stick in, maybe they'll lock in, but maybe stick out one further. But at least they have one mag. The gun's never been oiled. There are dry spots on it and a little bit of rust from not on the right here on the slide. So I'll get in here and oil it up. And then tomorrow I'll take it out and I'll shoot it, and you'll see me shoot it. We're outside with the Smith & Wesson 457. I have the factory magazine. I did oil this, so it's pretty fluid. When I took it apart, there is wear inside, but it almost looks like it was run incessantly at a gun shop. I don't see any sounds of being fired as much as it's just slide being dragged on a dry frame. Also, I wasn't aware of that. This gun has a dual recoil spring, one inside the other, kind of like the Colt Delta Elite did. I didn't know Smith & Wesson even did that with their pistols. Look at that. There we go. Doesn't like those magazines loaded to full capacity. Alright, let's give this sucker a whirl. Well, it kicks a little bit, but it goes right where it's aimed at. Now, I only have one magazine for this gun, so I went down and got a couple 4506 magazines for my full size to try out, see if they work. Wow, that one worked fine. I got one more. So, now that I know that the 4506 mags work, I don't need to buy any more magazines for this gun. I said it before in quite a few of my third generation Smith videos. If you can find one for a reasonable price and you're into shooting quality handguns and kind of like a piece of firearms history, get one. I don't care if it's a 457 or 4506. Now, I know the 4506 is 1006s and stuff like that. Some of them are $800 to $1,000 to $1,200. I got this for less than 400 bucks, and it's like new. Look around, keep looking, hit them auction sites, and stay off a gun broker if you want to pay a good price. Find yourself a third generation Smith and get one. Thanks for coming to the channel. As always, hit the like and subscribe, and if you would do me a solid, follow me on Rumble and come back and see me again.